as though he were a vacationer riding a moving walkway to his flight. Cordelia dug her sketchbook and pencil out of her backpack, nearly knocking over her thermos in the process, and flipped past a parade of ghosts before finding a blank page. She followed the new arrival across the gallery, already drawing. Early 50s or so, bump in bridge of nose. Broken at some point? Wisp of hair covering bald patch. Cordelia recorded a general outline of his face with a few rough lines, trying to memorize as many of the details as possible so she could finish the drawing later. The important thing was to work as quickly as possible. If the dehaunter was on its game today, she only had a minute or two. The ghost came to rest before an odd-shaped mirror, whose frame had been fitted together from the bones of a large animal. Cordelia felt a tingling along the tips of her hair as the mirror turned black. This new surface had a liquid quality, like molten shadows. Not for the first time, Cordelia wondered what would happen if she stuck her hand into the portal, though she had no intention of doing so. Even her curiosity had its limits. "There's nothing to be afraid of," Cordelia said, giving the ghost a supportive smile. "You'll be out of here before you know it." The man ignored her, his attention riveted to the mirror as it cycled through possible brights, searching for the perfect fit. Sky-high Christmas trees surrounded by carolers? Lake house, blue sky, hammock? Blur of race cars, revving engines, squealing tires? Out of habit, Cordelia found herself examining the dead man in an attempt to figure out his bright key. Before the dehaunter, this was how she had freed the ghosts, by finding the one special object that would unlock their bright. Each ghost's appearance was designed to give her all the clues she needed. A sauce-splattered t-shirt, for example, might indicate the need for an apron, a napkin, or perhaps one last slice of pizza. The bright key for a girl wearing a red cloak might be a book of fairy tales or a basket of bread. Cordelia had loved solving these little mysteries. That was over now. There were no clues to be found in the man before her, nothing special about his appearance at all. This had become the norm since the dehaunter took over. Cordelia supposed it made sense. Shadow School did everything for a reason, and now that the dehaunter was doing such a stupendous job, her help was no longer required. It made her feel more useless than ever. She heard the approach of clacking heels and turned to see Dr. Roquini, the principal of Shadow School, enter the mirror gallery. With her slacks, blazer, and silk blouse, she looked more like a CEO than the principal of a New Hampshire public school. The teal frames of her glasses matched her outfit perfectly. Dr. Roquini eyed the ghost uneasily as she crossed the room, giving it a wide berth. "You shouldn't stand so close," she said. "He's harmless." "He seems harmless. You can't trust them." Cordelia took a diplomatic step back. Dr. Roquini had grown skittish around the ghosts since being possessed last year, and Cordelia didn't want to upset her. The principal looked down at the drawing pad. "There are other things to sketch, you know. Trees, mountains, the living." Cordelia shrugged. "Mr. Keene was just talking the other day about how talented you are," Dr. Roquini continued. "He says he offered to help you build a portfolio so you can skip to the advanced courses when you start high school next year. He's disappointed you haven't taken him up on it." "I'll talk to him soon." "Only so much soon left. It's already January. Graduation will be here before you know it. You have a gift, Cordelia. Don't waste it."